Good morning, friends. Hello, happy Thursday. Hello, Facebook. This is Tiffany Huckelman here. I am the founder of Lone Orange, where we help solopreneurs scale a business they love with fewer headaches and more profit. I am excited to be here with you this morning as I come every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. to share some little thoughts or tidbits or inspirations or teachings that I hope will help you grow your business. As a solopreneur, I know how challenging it can be to be kind of alone and isolated and feel like you're doing everything yourself. Because as a solopreneur, you generally are. You're wearing a lot of different hats every day, switching from the admin to the service delivery to tech support to HR to whatever it is that you're dealing with. You're wearing all the hats. So I know how tricky it can be to feel that feeling of isolation, to not have the sounding board, to not always know the right decisions to make. So that's what I want to support solopreneurs in growing their business by giving them a place to have that sounding board for building the community where we can support each other. So that is my mission. I want to help solopreneurs to be able to grow their business. Today, I want to talk about a thought that came up actually in the Scale Your Brand Mastermind. And it's the idea of having a list of things that we've been meaning to get to in our business. I'm going to guess that we all have them. I know I do. If I really thought about it, there are definitely some things I just haven't gotten around to. Now, some of them are just things that really don't need to happen, and I probably should just take them off my list. But there are definitely things that I think, oh, that would really help me, but I don't know how to do it, or I avoid doing it, I'm resisting doing it for some reason, or things that, I don't know, that I just never seem to get around to. Do you have those things? I'm going to guess that you do. Some of the things that why it came up in the Scale Your Brand Mastermind last week is because we're working on some of those things that we've all been meaning to get around to. Things like, what's your why? Why are you doing this business? Things like, what are your core values? Things like, what's your company personality? What's your brand identity? Digging into those kind of things and giving the Scale Your Brand Mastermind gives us the space and the time and the focus and the work to do, the assignment, the focus to know exactly what to do to dig into that. And it gives us the community to share that and to support each other in that, which I think is super powerful. But being able to take that time to do those things in our business. The best analogy that I can think of is a brick house. And here's a story to illustrate this. So I used to live in, several years ago, I bought a brick house. It was, I think at that point, like an 85-year-old brick home. Beautiful home. I loved it. I was so excited. Now, I'm the type of person who I just want to get in and start decorating. Like, I love the aesthetic side of things. It's all the other stuff that goes in with owning a home, all the maintenance and all the care and all that kind of stuff that I don't necessarily get into and I don't necessarily like, so I don't pay attention to it all the time. Now, this 85-year-old building, it was all brick. So as you can imagine, the mortar, the part in between the brick, starts to disintegrate after a while. That's just kind of normal with buildings, especially as they grow older. And I noticed that, chunks were falling out here and things were flaking, kind of disintegrating. I kind of noticed that, but I didn't think much of it until it was going to get to be, and I thought, well, if it gets to really be ugly, then I'll take care of it. But other than that, or if bricks start falling out, then I'd really take care of it. But I really wasn't paying attention to it. But then I had to get my roof fixed. There was a hailstorm or something, and so I had to get my roof fixed. And so I had the roofer come in, and he went up to the roof, and he was looking around to see what he was going to have to do. And he came back down, and he looked at me and said, well, your roof is going to fall off. And I thought, whoa, 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 what? You're up there to fix sorry, not your roof, your chimney. Let's start over there. Rewind. He climbed down the ladder, and he looked at me, and he said, your chimney's about to fall off the roof. And I went, whoa, I sent you up there to look at the roof and the tiles, not what's going on. How is the chimney about to fall off? He said, look, because of the age of the chimney, and it's exposure to the elements, I guess, the mortar around the base of the chimney is disintegrating, and it is dangerously disintegrated to the point where it could fall off. Well, that is not something I wanted to have happen. All of a sudden, this mortar disintegrating around my house was a big issue. And so obviously I got it fixed, and so understanding that now I needed to get that tuck pointing done, that's what it's called when you get the mortar fixed in an older building like that. I had to get that tuck pointing done. I had to fix it. I had to fill in the gaps. I had gaps I didn't even know I had. But there were weak spots. There were gaps. There were holes. There were places that weren't maybe as strong as I thought I wanted them to be, or as strong as they needed to be. Things that weren't going to support the weight of any kind of growth. It's the same thing with our businesses. There are, especially as solopreneurs, because we are wearing so many different hats, there are gaps, holes, weak spots, things in our business that it's easy to turn a blind eye to because we don't know how, we don't want to take the time, but there are weak spots, there are gaps in our business that we really need to focus on. And I believe that a strong foundation includes having a clear understanding of things like your why, your core values, your brand story, your company personality, your ideal client avatar, what they need from you, how you are going to serve them consistently and powerfully, and how you're going to document what you do in your business so that you can serve consistently and powerfully, and perhaps even grow your business and include more people in your business. But without that foundation, I can't say it's not going to happen, but I will say it's not going to happen nearly as strongly. So taking that time to look at those gaps, to look at the holes, to find those weak spots, to really dig into those foundational things is so crucial to your business, because that's the only way that it's going to grow and grow strong. It's the only way you're going to scale, to be able to scale your systems and your processes, and to scale the impact that you can have, is by having that foundation down, by having those gaps, having that mortar in the base of your business solid and strong. So this is, the time of year where we're just starting quarter four, and so many business owners are thinking about quarter four and what we want to accomplish, how we're going to finish strong this year, right? I know I am. I'm thinking, how am I going to finish strong? What am I going to do for the rest of this year, including have a great holiday season, even in COVID times? But how am I going to finish strong? But my brain also starts going to 2021. What am I going to start planning for 2021? Like, what are those goals going to be? So it's that time of year where we're starting to think and starting to look at our business. So it's a perfect time to look at what's going on in our business, kind of take stock, take an evaluation or assessment of your business, and where are those weak points? What are those things that you need to focus on? And if you're seeing some of those gaps in the foundation, or if you need a professional, just like I needed a professional to come show me that my chimney was about to fall off of my roof, if you need a professional to come in and look and help you figure out that foundation, then let's talk. Schedule a call. It's a free coaching session. We'll talk a little bit about your business, and we'll figure out at least one next thing that you need to focus on to be able to scale your business and have that foundation. Because that foundation, the growth of your business can only be as strong as your foundation. So take a look at that foundation. Let's figure out that list of things that you've been meaning to kind of get to. Yeah, these would be good ideas. What are those things, and how can we take care of those? So I will put a link in the comments below so you can schedule a call with me if you're interested in talking about this, if you're interested in having a free coaching session with me, and let's just see what it looks like for you. Until next time, friends, until next Thursday, cheers to your scaling success. Bye.